I forgot the weird thing in that movie where like he talks to the tentacles. I really liked that. That was nice.
Really, that's the bit that breaks it for me.
Really?
That's the bit that I don't like that, like... So... Alright, we're probably going to have to cut this bit out.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Are you going to compare him? Because I do think the turn of Doctor Octopus in the game is better.
Oh, man. Doc Ock
but they
in
have
the
more
game
time.
Is so much fun because, like, he is... One, he already has...
Alzheimer's, isn't it? It's like early onset...
No, it's like a body degenerative thing. But him using the tentacles actually has, like, fucked up his brain in, like, a more technical, like, chemical way. He's been poisoning his brain, and so he's not exactly the same person he used to be, and he was so caring and basically a father for Peter. But not that. That wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say, and it does make me compare the two because I do like how they did that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I do as well. People
have this problem with a lot of Marvel stuff. And I think Spider-Man can be the worst of it, which is that, it kind of demonizes science in a way that is very similar to what Serena does here.
Yes.
The idea of being able to give somebody a tentacle arm because they don't have a regular arm anymore, or because they need to lift something that a normal human couldn't, and you don't want to have to put them in a big machine for it. That is great, and, like, we should be for that.
No, absolutely.
Then they say, but the arm does have a brain and is evil, and there is a crystal controlling it that will come out.
that I put at the base of my neck, not somewhere where it would be protected. Well, and listen, I get that.
Tape it in, man.
I didn't even put like a little bit of super glue on it, man. Like it's ready to pop. Honestly, it's a problem. It's ready to pop out at any moment. I used like a little bit of that like 3M wall stick stuff, and it didn't really work. But yeah, what can you do? You can just duct tape around the neck.
It's funny. I never considered before that. Yeah, a little bit of duct tape would have kept Doc Ock sane.
I think it works, and here's why. Part of it, one, is I think Alfred Molina as an actor is he's a Shakespearean actor, and like his playing of how he talks to the tentacles and the one-sidedness of the conversation. It doesn't feel like the tentacles are convincing him so much as they are bringing up points, and he is considering them and deciding that they are smarter than him in those moments, which I think is cool. He's a very emotional person, and I think it works for the character in the movie. But also, the movie, like the first Spider-Man movie, is kind of a parable against militarized science and how that's bad and that's like easy. But the second movie is trying to do something a little bit more nuanced, where it's like the pursuit of science for the sake of just discovering things is also bad, because you are putting people in a position where they have to argue for the sake of safety. And if you can't see that, you're going to make the same mistake that the people who like accidentally invented like dynamite did, right? Like, you are creating something that that has no purpose, and that in and of itself is dangerous because you don't know what you're doing.
Dynamite's for mining, but I mean, here's the thing: I don't like that point. I think that the sake for science, that science for the sake of discovery, is like the best use of science. Before we had science for the sake of discovery, we also didn't have medicine.
No, but that's different, because medicine was evolving alongside science. You have
to be able to discover stuff before you can apply it.
Well, yeah, right. You need a little bit of column A and a lot of bit of column B, though, right? You need people who are discovering for the sake of discovery. But if they're starting to walk down a path where it's like, what is the use of this? What do we need a miniature sun for? Maybe power, he says.
Is that a line?
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
But like, yeah, the purpose of it is for power or something. But like, they never really get into it.
If you can create a miniature sun, that does seem like it would be useful for a lot of things.
Just invent better solar panel. Also, you've invented robotic arms. Like, you're good, man.
Maybe take a rest after the robotic arms.
Robotic arms that he claims can be used to do surgery. You won, dude. Get the Nobel Prize. Like, you're done. I also do like the scene where they try to cut the arms off of him with the saw. It's so good. It's peak horror movie shit.
The sun thing is the thing that I think almost more makes it falls apart, because it's like, okay, why did he make the sun? Because his whole thing is about the arms. The arms are what's dragging him down, but the sun is what's gonna explode.
Yeah, I think it works. Those movies are playing in like a space that is like just ridiculous enough that I think it's fine. If those movies were like any more serious, I think you really would start like playing in a space of just like, well, wait a minute. Back to this.
Back to this.
So, Zarina is... I forgot